Hello everyone, myself Dr. Jyoti Mandala. Welcome you all to the video lecture series on the course Shell Programming. So we are learning about how to write a shell script and how to execute the things and all. These things we learned in the last class. And also we learned about the types of variables we have. We understood like we have system variables and user defined variables are there. Now as part of that we understood like how variables can be assigned within a value and how the values can be accessed, and also we understood like it is called as variable substitution. And also we learned about command substitution also in that class where a particular command can be executed and replaced and that result will be replaced there in the another command. I hope you all are clear with those concepts. Now in today's class we'll see how to read the data from the user. That means from the terminal we'll be asking the user to enter the data, and that data can be read by the script program, and then they can execute accordingly the input given. Alright, so you all know in the C program we'll be reading the value by using the printf function, and in Java programming language we have a class called scanner class, and by using the scanner class, depending upon the type of value, int value or float value or string value, whatever it can be, we will be reading the values from the user at runtime. Right, now in Python we have a function called input function. Here also in shell scripting, if you want to read the dynamic data, like if you want to read the data from the user at the time of executing your program, right, so then we have a command here. That command is the read command. So when make a note all of you, to perform or to read the data at the time of executing your program, here everything is command based, right? So the command that we need to use is read command. Understood? So read command is used to read the value for a variable at the time of executing your program. Now how can we do this one? How can we read the values? So this is very simple. Let us see how we can do this one. So whenever you want to read the values, let us consider you are opening a script. Okay, so in the script you all know we need to start with shebang. This is a good practice. You all are recommended to follow this one. Okay, so what is shebang and all we already learned in the last class. Okay, so I am writing this one and this. After this I will be asking the user to enter the values. So I will be writing read. If you want to read the value of A, read A. That's it. This is a simple statement. If you write like this, the value will be, the cursor will be asking, waiting for your input at the time of executing. So whatever value you give, no, that will be printed here. That will be stored in variable A. Now if you want to print this value, then you can write simply echo. If you want to display, you already know this one, we already done this. Value of A, if you want to display, then A equal to, if you want to display the value of A, use $A. That's it, as simple as that. So you need to understand here, this is the thing which is used to read the value from the user at the time of executing your program. So let us see this example and we'll see whether we could able to read the value at runtime and we could able to display that value or not. Okay, so let us open our terminal. So here in this terminal, let us open one file. We all know how to open that. We are using gedit command to open that file, and let us consider that file is sh. That file should be stored with an extension of sh. So this is the file. Let us consider. Now here let us consider how to read the value. I told you, we need to use read function, but before that let me write on the shebang here. Okay. Okay. Then I will be using a command called read, and I want to store that value in variable A. Now it will be waiting there, and the value whatever you give, that value will be copied into the A. Now it is successfully copied or not. To check that, let us print that value the same way, A equal to $A. If you are writing like this, the value of A will be printed. Very simple. I hope that these two lines of code are clear to you all. So save this one and close this one. Now we need to run our program. How to run our program? You all know how to run the program. These things we already discussed in our last lectures. Okay, so whenever you are running this program, the cursor is blinking there. It means it is waiting for us to give some input. So 10 if I am giving, did you see we got an output saying like um, this is what the code we have written, a equal to 10, because we have written a equal to $a. $a place the value of a which we have given as 10, that will be replaced. That means here we are giving the we are getting the values at the time of executing your program. So we are successful in that. So but here one thing is, it is not more interactive way where we did not ask the user to enter the value, the cursor is simply blinking there. So let now what we do is, so this is an example where we have not used, I'll put this one in the command lines, where we have not used any without any prompt message, isn't it or not? That means we did not ask the user to enter the value and all. But if you want to have such a thing, then you can simply do that one. How can you do that? So with prompt message, how can we do that one? We'll see. Simple. What we can do, we need to write one echo statement. That's it. So we'll see. I'll write down the shebang first. Dash, and then I'll have one prompt message asking the user enter. Okay, enter a value. Got it? Now after this, I will be asking I will be reading the value, and that value I want to store it in A, and then I will be, let us print that value, echo A equal to $A. Got it? So what is the thing here? Just I will be printing one output statement saying like enter the value. Then we can understand like, yeah, this is waiting for us to enter some value. So the same thing I want to reflect here. What I want to do before reading this value, I just want to have one echo statement saying enter a value. Okay. So now you save this one, close this one. So let us run our program now. Did you see? We got a prompt message asking like enter a value. Then we'll get a value of, if you give a value of 10, then we got an output. Until now it is clear to you all. Okay, so we have a prompt message so that we can understand like we need to enter some value, and we got this one. But here you understand a thing. We are writing this statement, we don't want to display this one in the next line, and also the number of lines of code also, if you see, if you want to read five values, so each to read all the 5 values we need to write how many statements? 10 statements we need to write. One to enter the value, one to prompt message, and the other one to read the message. So the number of lines of code keeps on increasing. So to reduce this task, we can still, to reduce the number of lines of code, we can still optimize this code like this, where, follow carefully what we are doing. The same code I am optimizing like this. Shebang is written. After that, observe carefully, echo. We want to have a prompt message, and also we want to have we want to read the value. So in that case, what you need to use is read with a prompt message. -p is an option. Read with a prompt message. So whatever prompt message you want to have, you write it here. Enter a value. Okay, close that one, and then use the variable whatever you want, in which you want to store the value. Very simple. Did you see the 2 lines whatever we have written here, echo enter a value and read A? These 2 lines of code are optimized to 1 line of code, where read with an option of P, where -p stands for prompting. Okay, so that is what, enter a value of A, and simply you can write next other statement. So if you want to read 5 values, you need to write 5 statements only. No need to write additional code here, additional lines here. Okay, so let us see that one here. Okay, so what we'll do, these 2 lines of code can be combined together. How? Read, okay, -p, enter the value, give space A, and now this is not required. Got it? Save, quit, and then execute this program. So enter the value. Did you see earlier enter the value we got in the another line? Okay, next line it is the cursor is waiting, we are getting now in the same line 10, you got the value. If you want to make it little bit readable format, then you see here just give one colon and space, that's it. Okay, did you see we got colon and space 10 and whatever value you are giving that is displayed here. I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, now let us write a simple program to read the, let us work out some examples. Okay, example 1, read username and password, or you can say login name and password from user. This is what my program is. So I need to ask the user to enter the username and I need to ask the user to enter the password. So let us directly write down in the editor itself what is the code for that one. Okay, so here itself I am going to write. So what I need to do, first I need to ask the user to enter login name. Okay, I want to store that one in a variable called n, and then I want to store read -p, okay, enter password. Now once password is given, let me store that one in p. Now after that I want to print echo hello and $n welcome. This is the message I want to print, that whatever you login name you give, no, that I want to print, that's it. Okay, understood all of you? This is a simple program I want to have. So let us run this program and see. Control S, quit, and let us check whether we could able to do or not. So it is asking enter login name. So I am giving my login name is this one. Enter password. I am giving my password this one. Okay. So I got an output hello Jyoti welcome. I hope you all are clear as of now. So here what we are doing, here we are writing this program. Let me open the program parallelly so that you can see this. Okay. So this is what the program, right? So we have written read the name and password we are asking and we are displaying. Now here sometimes we don't want to display the password, okay, because the password is sensitive. Okay, in that case what we need to do is whenever you want to hide the text, whatever you are typing, it will be reading the text but it will not be displayed here whenever we are typing. If you want to have such an option, then we need to go with, that means particularly whenever we have a sensitive information like password and all, if you want to save, no, read, no, then read, give an option called -s. -s stands for sensitive information, and then give the prompt message, give enter password. Okay, and then read that one in some variable. So let us try this here. So what I want to do, while reading the password, no, I want to get a prompt message of this one, but along with that I want to, this is sensitive information, I am telling like I don't want to display the password whatever I am typing there. So -s I am giving. Okay, save this, and now let us run this program. So it is asking us to enter the thing. So I am giving my name and then it is asking for the password. See, I am typing my password here, but it is not displaying here. Did you see? So, but I am getting hello Jyoti welcome. So whenever I am typing password, no, it is, we are getting in the same line. If you want, you can have one more echo statement here, so that it will be very clear. It will be the output will be clear to you. Are you understanding? Let me show you that once again. Asking the login name and then password. I am typing here, but you could not see that one. Did you see? If you want to confirm that one, you can have one echo statement. $p. I am printing that. Whether I want to show you, I am typing but it is not displaying here, but I can show that what is that. Okay, so I'm giving the login name and password. Did you see? I got this one. This is the password which is stored in variable P. Even though it is not displaying here, the value whatever I have typed here, that is stored in P variable and it is displaying here. Okay. So here you need to remember one point. So hyphen S states for sensitive data and P, that means cover it. You should not visible. It should not be visible. Okay. Hyphen P stands for prompt message. But here you need to understand, yes is also called as sensitive, or it can also be called as silent, and the other way you can also say. But one thing, whenever you are combining these two options, no, don't swap the position. That means you should not write like this. You should not write hyphen S hyphen P is okay, but you should not write hyphen P hyphen S. Hyphen P hyphen S hyphen P format is okay, but you should not write hyphen P hyphen S. Don't exchange the positions. In that case, it will not be working the thing. Okay, I hope you all are understanding, right? So this is the way how you are reading the values. So depending upon the type of value you give, it can be an integer value, it can be a string value. Okay, we already learned how to read a value. Whenever you are giving an integer value will be stored. If you are giving a string value will be stored, right? So this is how we can read data from the user at the time of executing your program. So the command that we are using is the read command. So make a note of this one, read command. Alright, I hope you all are clear with this concept, how to read the data from the user. That means reading dynamic data at the time of executing your program. Okay, so let us all meet in the next lecture. Until then, thank you all of you.